scary and a big goal that you may have? And are you going to put yourself in a position of power and confidence and go after it? Or are you going to put yourself in a position of weakness and say, I can't do it? If you say you can't do it, you're definitely not going to do it. I was talking to somebody about what are some of the reasons. They were asking me, what are some of the reasons why people do not pursue a corporate board career and or they fail. And we kind of got onto the topic of this sort of victim mentality, which is sort of what holds people back, I think. It gives them an excuse as to why they shouldn't go after something. And often it's maybe something they don't feel confident about, so they give themselves an excuse. I've heard a lot of excuses. I've heard, I'm too old, I'm too young. I've heard, what was the other one? I'm male, I'm female. I'm not a CFO. I hear that a lot. I'm not a CFO. And if you look at boards, sure, CEOs and CFOs are prominent on boards, but they're not the only people on boards, and so that's a very strange one. And I think a lot of people, again, it's how are you going to take a large something that is quite scary and a big goal that you may have, and are you going to put yourself in a position of power and confidence and go after it? Or are you going to put yourself in a position of weakness and say, I can't do it? If you say you can't do it, you're definitely not going to do it. I've worked with people who initially they thought they wouldn't do it. I've built their confidence. We've dug into the roles and responsibilities of board members. And when you dig in, you actually realize it's actually not that scary. And I've seen them get onto boards very quickly the minute they change and they become more confident and they know where they're going and they have a plan. So that would be just my a small piece of advice here today is don't give yourself excuses as to why you can't do something. Dig into why you can and think about that end goal. Think about how great it's going to feel when you get there.